Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Weldon. I am the creator of Master Survival. I am also the owner of Royal Studios, and thank you so much for watching this episode of my devlog series. If you haven't watched the previous episode of this series, you can go ahead and click on this box up here. You can also go ahead and at the end of the video will be some links to the other videos. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not, and go ahead and hit that bell notification. It helps you out, helps me out, helps everyone out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode. The lines of code I was creating was not working with the lines of code I had set up with the first tutorial I watched, and it was just giving me all kinds of errors. It was not working. The other issue I ran into was the sword was just kind of flying off and deleting itself, and I didn't know what was up with that. Luckily, I did have a friend that's in the industry that actually is actually like an Unreal 4 guru when it comes to visual scripting, and I reached out to him about it. He helped me out a little bit, so thank you for that. So he said he couldn't actually help me with scripting. He couldn't be the person who could look at it and tell me how you fix this or that. He's like, I'll help you the one time, but I can't actually help you. So I don't know if it was a money issue or a conflict of interest issue, but regardless, I understood. I wasn't gonna badger him about it, and I respected the fact that he said that he was gonna help me one time. So, and I was lucky enough that whenever I haven't run into an issue, that I was able to kind of look online and figure out what I was doing wrong. There was plenty of support online, so I was okay with it. I would have loved to have had someone to kind of, know someone I knew, like, hey, can you help me? Like, it would have been awesome, but so I fixed that issue, but I just, I was, like I said earlier, I ran into that issue of if it just not working, and I was like, okay. Crappy thing is, I got a lot of work done at this point, so I'm gonna have to start over. That's what I did. So I started over. So at this point, I completely skipped over the whole coding bit. I didn't do that, like the actual coding itself. I just stuck with visual scripting. That was the best way to get the game done, the easiest way for me to get the game done. And so that's what I did. And so I started over again, got the characters in, and actually was working this time. And I ran into some issues here and there. I was just using, this is the prototype, so I was just using the test map they give you, the kind of example map they give you, and then I was just throwing in for the enemies. I just threw in the mannequins, and I recolored it to be black. So I don't know if I did that right away, but and yeah, so I had her move around, and got the enemies moving around. Yeah, so I got Tana in. I used just basic animations. I got some off of Mixamo, just so I can see what it looks like as she's moving. And then I got I put in the mannequins. I didn't give them animations at the time. I just wanted them to move towards me. That's all I did. And I'll put them in, just follow me, follow Tana around. And then after that was getting attack animations in, so as well as getting a water blast, making sure that if I press this button that she's gonna slash, if I press this button that she's gonna do the water blast. Also got a health bar in there as well, make sure the health bar is working. I think I did a better, so I did the combo hits. I also had I gave the enemies just walking speed, walking animations, making sure the walking speed works fine. Next update I had was summoning a character, or spawning a character in. Rather than have them just kind of be in the world. So, and also you know, I did the water energy build up. Also a particle system, basically spawning a particle system as you do the water blast. The next update I had was spawn in enemies into the world. Also the water energy, so you know, I had the code set up where it builds up over time. Also, I think I had the health system. The health system gets regenerated over time as well. And then also as well as damaging the enemies and killing them when, or you know, destroying the enemy when they lose health. And also taking, you know, putting damage on them with the water blast. But that's everything for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this content, go ahead and give this a like. Also, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, and there will be more to come for sure. If you want to play this game, you can do so by going to itch.io. It is available for free on there. It is an alpha version. If you have any feedback you'd like to give, you can do so in the comments below on that same page, or you can just reach out to me if you know me personally. There is a Kickstarter going on for this as well, so you can go over to Kickstarter. There's a link in the description for that as well. We are getting closer and closer to that being over, so if you can donate any money, that would be great. It helps us with getting the final version of the game more realized than we could without money. So, but thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.